Mookie? We're talking Mookie? Really? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back to the Church of Chewbacca, and today a big Mookie Betts collection came out, as well as many of you guys know, the showdown for the 5th inning program came out. That will be in a separate video. This video is going to be about the Mookie Betts collection, how to get him, what I think about Mookie Betts, so an in-depth true review, 1 through 5 chewies. Let's see what I think about Betts. And is he overpriced? Is he worth the cost? It's going to be at least 3+ million stubs. Is he worth it? Or are there better outfitters to have? Is he the second baseman that you need to have? You'll have to watch this video to find out. Let's get into it. So boys and girls, if you're a veteran player to MLB The Show, you will know that for the last couple years they've come out with a quote-unquote big collection. Well, the big collection this year is Mookie Betts. Everyone thought it was going to be that Mariano Rivera. I thought that was, and I was like, man, that's a really small, big collection. But this year it is Mookie Betts. It was what Mike Trout was last year, and it was what Honus Wagner was the year before. We're going to do an in-depth true review on this Mookie Betts I already mentioned. I'm going to talk about how to get him and what I think is the best method to get him. It is going to cost you 3+ million stubs, depending on what you have done already. You're going to need, I believe, all of the vouchers except for one. But let's get into here and talk about this Mookie Betts and the collection. I will show you how to get there first, and you want to go from your home screen. You want to go over to Collect Collections, and then you're going to see the Legends and Flashbacks. Unlock Mookie Betts. You're going to pop in here, and as you can see, it has all of these different collections, and you need 15 vouchers for Mookie Betts, as well as, well, 15 items. So I believe there is 1, 2, 3, that's 4. So that is going to be 4 by 3 is 12, 13, 14, 15. So you're going to need all of the collections that are in the game right now. You don't get to pass one up. You're going to need all 15 of them. The Shohei Ohtani in itself is hard, as you've seen in the video that I did about the Ohtani. As well as I believe you have to get all of the rookies, all the breakouts, and all the all-stars. Then you get this Mookie Betts that is over here that is a very good Mookie Betts. However, he is, we'll talk about him in a second for the true review. Let me go over how to get this Mookie Betts, how I would go about getting it. There are methods to make stubs. If you guys want to see a video about how to make stubs or how to work the market or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. I can make 2 different videos for 2 different methods to make stubs, or just a general video to make on how to make stubs within the game. I normally don't do stuff like that because this channel is geared towards tutorials, card reviews, and things like that because that's what I enjoy. I know I do need to get more gameplay on the channel in general. I'm going to be streaming a lot more, especially when NHL comes out. Like for squad battles this year for NHL, I'm going to play all of my squad battles on YouTube so you guys can see my strategy in squad battles, playing it on the hardest level. I know it's a whole different game. However, I'm actually going to be doing a lot of team affinity grinding here in the next couple days as well because I need to finish these team affinities to get this Mookie Betts, of course. So you're going to see a lot of showdown that's going to be live streamed, I believe. So looking at the Mookie Betts, as you can see, is a very good card. But let's pop out of here and go over the vouchers first. That way you guys have to stick around for the card review. So as you can see, we've already gone over all these vouchers and what you need to get. For the All-Star Game voucher, you have to get 46 to get Ohtani. I told you which guys to skip. It's still going to be the same guys, the Guerreros, the Pete Alonsos, although I did get a Petey Boy in the top pack. And you're going to probably need to get Acuna, which is a pretty easy one to get. Got to knock out Team 3 affinities to finish getting my Acuna, for sure. As for the Mariano Rivera, you're going to have to do everything to get this Rivera, all of these collections. You're going to get these vouchers if you want to get the Mookie Betts anyways. It's something you're going to have to get. So we can ignore the Mariano Rivera for now as a voucher because honestly, you're going to need to get the Rivera if you want to get Mookie Betts in the first place. And it's all the same collection. It's kind of a crossover. The 42 is still the Jackie Robinson 42. I still have some team affinity season 1s that I have to get, as well as you're going to have to get all of the pre-order cards, which we've gone over, which ones are the best and which ones aren't the best. But I still have to scoop up Ken Griffey Jr. from the pre-order, as well as I think a few other guys, Frank Thomas, Hank Aaron, Cal Ripken, Jackie Robinson, Pedro Martinez. So I still got a few to pick up that I have to get. Unfortunately, I just haven't had time to play the stuff that gave you those packs for free. So hopefully you guys are a little bit further on the 42s than I am. And if you look at like Ken Griffey right now, we can view him in the marketplace. I believe they're all up in price. They were down to like 14, 15K a couple days ago. They're all back up to like that 33, 26K. isn't too bad. A lot of people already have the Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson in his own right is a great second baseman, so it's not a bad card to get. You can also play him in the outfield. But I've gone an in-depth true review of Jackie Robinson. You guys know it's a great card. But that's another part of this collection is the 42. As for the milestone, I believe you have to get every single milestone card they have out right now, if I'm not mistaken, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no. You can actually be short, what is that? 4 of them. You need 4 less of the milestones, so you only need 25 out of the 29 milestone cards, so that's not too terrible. But the milestone cards are hard to get. Like, these are not easy. Like, obviously, Nolan Ryan is one of them. Mariano Rivera will get in. This was a boss last inning. Goose Gossage is literally from World Series. The Ralph Kiner is from the event that's going on right now. So there's definitely a lot of guys that will be hard to get that will be expensive. Some of the guys are obviously free, like the Oswalt, the Green, the Bichette. Those guys are easy to get because you get them for free from just doing the Team Affinity 2. Some of them are from special packs. So not too bad of a collection, but you don't need all of them, which is nice. You can be short, I believe, 3 of them. Or 4 of them. As for the second half, you only need 20 of these. There is way more than 20 second half cards. I think I'm actually pretty close to 20. I'm at 12, and I don't even have close to them. So that's actually not that bad. You only need 20 of these second half cards. So that's not a bad number at all, and I believe you do get some of these for free that I haven't picked up either from Team Affinity 2. The Alan Trammell. The Alan Trammell is somebody you can get for free from player programs. So just some stuff you have to go over, like player programs and whatnot, to get some of these free cards for the second half. I advise doing Trammell, Jim Tome's free in the Season 2 Team Affinities. I can actually give you a whole breakdown chart of where to get these guys and which ones are for free that you guys can knock out. If you guys want to see that, I need to see some comments down below because that's going to take a lot of time to compile, and I'll do it for you guys. I will sit there and grind it out. It'll take me a couple hours, but I'd be more than happy to do it. However, you guys definitely need to want something like that for what the free cards are in these collections. Now, for the prospects, this is an easy one. The prospects, you should easily just play through the whole USA map. I have to do a little bit of it still, as I kept selling the prospects, so I got to go back through it. But by just doing the prospects itself, you should be able to get 30. And then you'll have to get an extra 5. Obviously, you can get some free diamonds that I already have compiled. Everyone should have got the free Wander Franco. So I'll lock these 20 in to get up there, which actually gives the Mariano Rivera prospect voucher. It gives us the Jared Kelenic, so that's pretty nice. So we get another guy for sure. Kelenic, my bad, not Kelenic. Kelenic, that gives us the Kelenic right here. So that's not too bad to do. As for the prime cards, 12. These aren't too many, but I believe it's 1, 2. There's 16 of them, so you can be 4 short. The Britain was free. The Dibble was somebody I picked. The Tanana was free if you get Chipper Jones. Some of these other guys like the Mark Pryor you can get for free in the Team Affinity 2. Once again, I will do a video to help you guys out with that. Dave Roberts was a cheap card as well. I'm sure he's a little bit more expensive right now, but I mean, as you can see, a 15K card, not too bad. So some of these guys are relatively inexpensive. That's not too bad of a collection. As for the awards, this is where it's going to be pricey. At 20, you have, how many can you be short in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's up to 20 is this row right here. So you got 4, you got 6 you can be short of for the award cards. Now, as the season goes on, obviously more and more of these types of cards come out. So the price of these will drop. They will become easier to obtain. But right now, this awards collection is tough to get. I promise you that. And one of them is Mookie Betts. So you're not going to get Mookie Betts to get Mookie Betts. The other guys are pretty hard to get. As you can see, Murray was an inning boss. Glaus was an inning boss. Some of these guys were like high-end guys like Trevor Story that only came out of Headliners pack. So just some things to think of. Now, you do get an Edgar Martinez for free. I will take this free show pack because I do have one of them. And obviously, my award, Chipper Jones, ain't going anywhere as he is a no-trade option. Then for the Signature Series, once again, you only need 10. There's 12 of them out there, so you can be short of 2 guys. These guys, to me, are very hard to come by. Some of them are pretty low end, but for the most part, they are pretty hard to get. That's going to be another tough collection. It's going to be expensive. The tops now, 100% free. Yeah, you need 80 of them, and I need to really work on my tops now. But so far, I do have 36, actually. But definitely need to work on my tops now. Those are 100% for free. All of them are. Just do the moments for tops now, as well as the players that are going to be in the as well as getting the Player of the Month awards. You'll have all the Tops Now players, 80 of them. I don't know how many there are. I'm sure you can easily get 80, though. There's a slew of them. Not a big deal. For monthly awards, right here is another one. You have to do the monthly awards. You have to knock it out. As you can see, I do not have Schwarber or Semien. Naughty, hopeful Chewbacca. Gotta be better here. I'm working on getting the Schwarber right now. I will get the Semien as well, and I will knock this out. That is 100%. What is that? Faux free, as already mentioned. And then we go to the signature. We've gone over those. Monthly awards, just did that one. Future stars. This is another one right here. To get 20 is going to be a little bit rough. You get a lot of them for free, like Terrain's free, Poussin's free, Paredes is free, Rutledge is free, Crochet, Huff, Gray, Capusano, all free, as well as Priester. I think Gilbert you got to pay for. Campusano was part of an event, so you can't get him for free. But I'm already at 8. You have to get 20, and that's not all of them. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can be 3 short. These guys, I believe, are all part of the ones that have the future stars on the side, are all part of the Team Affinity 2 or 3. I believe Austin Riley is 2. So you should be able to collect them all without having to get Campusano or Gilbert. The rest of them, I believe, are 100% for free. Like I said, that document, let me know, and we'll knock it out. J-Dom obviously wasn't free, and neither was the Wander Franco. They're 2 guys I picked. But the rest of them you can get 100% for free. Now, for the rookies here. This is another one. Lots of rookies. Obviously, I had a decent amount of rookies. A lot of these guys are from doing the daily moments that I was not the best of. A lot of these guys are just silvers that you can get for really expensive on the marketplace, like 4,000 coins, stubs, whatever. Some of these guys are going to be hard to get. This is going to be the one where you're going to need them to keep coming out with rookies and scoop some of them up here and there. This is going to be the collection that will probably be the hardest to obtain. The cards are going to be expensive. I believe I'm at 24 right now, so only 9 away. There's a lot of room here to not have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right there, you're already at 40. So you can knock off these 5 cards. Plus you have another whole slew of another like 5 or 6 cards. So you really have like 10 cards that you don't, 10, 12 cards you don't have to get. I hope a lot of you have the Fernando Valenzuela. That is one of the better left-handed pitchers. Was a first-inning boss and was absolutely nasty. The guy I highly recommended to get. Pujols is another guy you can get for free by doing the USA map. As I mentioned, I've not finished that map yet, so that's another free rookie guy that I just don't have, which will put me at the 25, which means I have to figure out a way to get 10 of them not too bad. As for the breakout right here, going to the breakout cards, once again, this is going to be a little bit of a trickier collection as it's a lot of silver and low-end cards that you guys might have gotten rid of or not picked in selections. 4-inning programs, which can be a little bit tricky. I'm only sitting at 9. That's going to be another hard collection to make, but there's always going to be more breakout cards, which I promise you there will be. Like, I don't even think this Duke, he actually was for sale. Matthews is a guy, though, that's actually relatively inexpensive for a 93 overall. Well, actually, probably... There's a lot of competition right now in the market, too. So, like, some of these guys, I would just wait till the market cools off again for having to get them. Like, that Kemp is obviously part of a collection somewhere. Marichal is one of those guys, too, that's part of a collection as well. So that's just something that I will talk about, the free guys, not the free guys that you'll have to go over. As for the All-Stars, you get 45 of them. That is a big number. I have 27 sitting at me right now. I'm going to lock every bad boy I have in. Looks like we get another Mariano Rivera voucher right there. I think for Rivera, I'm probably just going to be short the Jackie Robinson, which is probably what's going to do me in for that one. As for the veterans, once again, a lot of free guys that you get from the Team Affinity 2. A large number. There's a lot of guys you don't have to claim. I can make part of that list. As you can see, I just keep getting Mariano Rivera vouchers by finally collecting the number I need for that. Postseason cards. This is another one right here. Obviously, look at this. Kelvin Herrera, had to use him for an event. I'm at 13 out of 25. A lot of extra room on this one is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get right here is going to be that 6, 7. So actually it can only be one guy short, I think, on this one. Maybe 2 guys. Maybe it's a whole row. I just can't count. Either way, a few guys you don't need for this postseason collection. I think some of these guys aren't too hefty in price. Like the Mantle's not too bad. The Reggie Jackson, that's a little hefty. I was going to say the Verlander's a little hefty too. So it's going to take some stubs. I said that. It's a Probably at least 3 million coins minimum, probably looking about 4 or 5 million coins once you do the whole collection. Postseason guys, we've already mentioned them. So we've gone through all of the collections here. It's a lot to get Mookie. Do I think Mookie Betts is worth it? That's the real question, right? Because you think of the Shohei Ohtani, which is going to cost probably at least 1 million stubs, which is part of that 3 to 4 million minimum I talked about. The Mookie Betts, let's just give him an in-depth true review, and is he actually worth all of this investment? What do I think about it? Well, I'll let you know what I think about it right now. Move the webcam up here in the corner so you can see all of his attributes. I think this Mookie Betts, and based off of his swing, I think he's a very good card. 99 overall, 2018 MVP when he played for the Boston Red Sox. Right fielder by trade, can play second base, left field, and center field. For his attributes, contact. Once you get to the parallel 2, he will have max contact versus lefties and righties. He has 123 contact versus righty, 125 contact versus lefty, already maxed against the lefties. Then he has 101 power versus righty, 114 power versus lefty. So he'll have almost 120 power against lefties. He's going to hit the righties at 106 power with max contact. Then his vision is going to be 100 with 108 discipline, 117 clutch. Overall, he's going to be an excellent hitter. His swing is very good. He's only right-handed, though. He's not a switch hitter. Defensively, he's going to be nasty as well. 99 fielding, 99 accuracy, 99 reaction with 80 speed, 82 stealing, 72 base running aggressiveness, then 90 arm strength. He'll get up to 95 at parallel 5. Overall, he's a card that's worth going to get, but do I think you should spend the 3 or 4 million stubs to get him right away? No. I do think, though, he's a 5 chewy card. He's a top-tier right fielder in the game, top-tier second baseman. Overall, he's going to make your team a lot better, and he's a must-have guy if you have the stubs for it. However, I know a lot of people don't just have 3 million stubs laying around, but 5 chewies is a fair rating. I think this Betts is very, very good. Now, personally, what do I think about the Betts? I think that Mookie Betts for the big collection, I'm not a huge fan. For one simple reason. There's a lot of outfielders. It's my same issue that I had last year with Trout. There's a ton of outfielders in the game already. You could put Vlad Guerrero in right field, the Vlad Guerrero Sr. that just came out for the inning program, and still have a very good right fielder. You could play Jackie Robinson at second base. You could play Alfonso Soriano at second base and still have a very good second baseman. So there's other options that allow you to still have a great position player without getting Mookie Betts. So he's not a must-have in the sense of, like, if you don't go out and get this card, you're going to be missing something absolutely amazing in your lineup. With Mike Trout, the thing about Mike Trout is his swing is so glitchy that he mashes. Betts has a very, very good above-average swing, but I'm just not a huge fan of it being Mookie Betts. That's just my personal opinion. Nothing against Betts or the Red Sox. It's not that wow factor I was expecting. I would prefer a legend like the Hank Aaron. That would have been nasty. It would have been Hank Aaron. I'd been like, first time in the game, 99 overall. Probably would have ridiculous power. Maybe wouldn't be the best fielder, and that's why they went with the Mookie Betts, as he does have max fielding, diamond fielding, no matter where you put him in his 4 positions he can play. But I would have loved to have a Hank Aaron here rather than Mookie Betts. It's just my personal opinion. And that's going to wrap up this video about the collection for Mookie Betts. I overall think he's a very good player. I think that he's worth getting if you have the stubs for it. Should you go out of your way to make Mookie Betts right now? No. Shore up the rest of the other spots on your team and get those players that can help you. Avoid the Betts. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this being Mookie Betts in the first place, and then what you think about Mookie Betts himself, the card. As always, guys, I appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with any of your friends that play MLB The Show 21. You guys have a great day and be safe.